Hello and welcome. The third annual Feeling Great is Ageless Expo is coming up on Wednesday, May 25th from 10 to 3. It's held throughout Prairie Lodge and it's a day-long celebration of feeling great. So bring your friends, family, and neighbors and spend the day here. You can shop at the Fitness and Fashion vendor fair, and you can come and watch dance demonstrations of tap, ballet, jazz, line dancing, ethnic dancing. And this year we're also going to feature the Hooper Hunks. Will be able to join us for a dance demonstration. And at 3 o'clock we have a menswear fashion show that will also feature the Hunks as well as some association staff. But today we're here to bring you a special story. These are our Sun City Gallery of Stars. Each year, their friends and association staff nominate residents to share their inspirational stories to help motivate you to either continue or restart your fitness program so you can continue enjoying the Sun City lifestyle. My name is Cynthia O'Connor, and it is my pleasure to introduce our 2011 Sun City Gallery of Stars. First of all, to my right, we have Nick and Joni Copeless. Also seated next to them is Rosemary Firmo, our land fitness coordinator, who does pre-interview all the stars. And to my left, we have Chris Hindi, and we have Margaret Hugamo and Raul Espinoza. I want to thank you all for coming today and sharing your time and your personal stories with us and with your friends and neighbors here at Sun City Huntley. First, we want to get to know our Sun City Gallery of Stars a little better, and we want to know where you've all lived before Sun City Huntley and what helped you come and move and be a part of Sun City Huntley. First, we're going to start with Margaret because she's the youngest spirited. Margaret is 84 years young. So, Margaret, where did you live before?
I used to live on Long Island, New York, Long Island.
Long Island, New York?
Yes,
yeah.
Long Island, New York. And then I came, then my daughter moved to Illinois, and then we wanted to be where she was. And then I looked for 3 years, couldn't find a house.
No.
And then my son-in-law said, well, there is something going up in Huntley. And I said, I don't want to live where old people lives. And then we finally went to the place where I walked in the door and I said, oh, this is where I want to live.
Oh, that's great.
And I loved it ever since. And we moved in we were the first one of the first ones.
Wonderful, thank you. So you came because of family. Raul, please share with us. And you are 80 years young, correct, sir?
That's correct.
All right. Raul, what brought you here?
Well, number one, I'm a Wisconsin cheesehead,
Oh!
and we're the stars of the football that beats the Bears.
Uh-oh, we're going to cause some controversy here.
That's why I'm here, to tease the Bears that we'll be the stars of Wisconsin football.
Oh, that's wonderful. Is there another reason that brought you here to Sun City Huntley? Was it your friends or family?
My family.
Your
I
family.
have family here in Chicago. We were raised in Chicago. We went to school in Chicago, and the rest of the family came right here with us.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. And Chris?
Well, I was in Des Plaines, and I wanted to move out to the suburbs again because I'd moved out to the suburbs to go to Des Plaines. And after that, I drove around looking for a place. I couldn't find anything. Came out here, saw Del Webb Sun City, fell in love with it, fell in love with the people. They all looked like me and moved out here. I love it ever since.
And how many years young are you, Chris?
I'm 77 years old.
Well, thank you. And Nick and Joni, please share with us where you lived before you came here to Sun City and how you two ended up here.
We lived in Killdeer, Illinois. I think what motivated us to come out here was, number one, first of all, my wife really liked it, and it actually caught on to me because I like the facilities that were here, the swimming pool, indoor track, and I like to play softball. And then we have the running path around Wildflower Lake. It's a bike path as well as a walking path also.
Yeah.
So those were all influential reasons for me to come out here to Sun City, and I love it here. And we
So-
certainly enjoy it.
Well, great. Well, Nick came out because Joni kind of scoped it out first. So, Joni, how did you learn about
Okay.
the
Well,
community?
Cynthia, to tell you the truth, we go back at least, I'm saying 15 years in researching this idea, which I've always thought was terrific, of living with other people your age with common interest, common desires to exercise in our case. And we were researching in Tucson, Arizona, Phoenix. But then when we saw Sun City Huntley appear at Rosemont first with slides, we were there at the very beginning of the whole concept. The idea of staying close to our family meant everything to us. We have no grandchildren yet, but when they come along, we'll be here for them. And I just think the whole idea of Del Webb and other senior communities close to home, close to your families, is a fabulous idea, and we've enjoyed every minute.
So, family seems to be a recurring theme of everybody really wanting to come out, even though, and we have many different people. Margaret's come from very far away, and Raul from Wisconsin. But locally, Chris, Joni, and Nick have decided to stay close because of family. And actually, that's one of the reasons why Sun City Huntley was created in the very beginning, is because their research showed that they wanted to stay close to their family, that people had a tendency to only move only about 20 miles away from where they originally lived to where they retired from. So lo and behold, that has rung true with at least you all here today. So thank you very much for sharing that. I feel that that's very special because in my own personal experience, my father's had passed away when I was very young, and my mother was really located on the West Coast. So as my son, you mentioned grandchildren, my son was young, he didn't have a lot of his grandparents around originally. So it's very special when I hear those stories. It's very special to hear that you've all stayed very close to Sun City Huntley and to your families. We put this program together because we thought that it would be special to be able to highlight these inspirational stories to help motivate people on feeling great. And you all apparently feel great, and you seem ageless to me. We'll continue in a moment with our Sun City Gallery of Stars.